Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to State of Decay Lifeline. I think we unlock Sasquatch to help, or to go and help Sasquatch. But there's also a civilian to go help, so we will go and save said civilian first. And then we'll go and do Sasquatch. Now, the thing that sucks is Sasquatch's missions. A couple of them anyway.
En route to your position.
Because I think I explained what his missions were before, where you go after some of the special infected, but you have to kill them in certain ways. And the thing that's the worst about it is that you have to kill a juggernaut with melee weapons, which is super fucking unfortunate. And really fucking annoying, as you can imagine. Now, obviously, you can weaken it up with like gunfire and shit, but it's you know, granted, you have him with you, so one thing you can do is just use him, because obviously as long as it's grabbing on him, it isn't grabbing on you. So let's see, did I bring, okay, good, I did bring a firebomb, because those are always useful. He is in this building, which is also fairly useful. Unfortunately, it does seem to be an awful lot right here. So it wouldn't surprise me if this guy died. Alright. You know what, I'm just gonna thin the herd snafu. Didn't make a dent, eh? So I don't know. I'm gonna hope this guy's upstairs. They are. Good. Hello, Amelia. What am I holding right now? Burst fire, alright.
Grab it and finish it!
Oh, fuck off. Okay, you're fine. Get up. Close that again. Ooh, I think something was coming through that door.
Grab it and finish it.
Reflex is up. That's good. Progress is still blocked. I have a feeling it's because of whatever that is. Ow, fucker. Let's close that again. Good. Gathered progress is going. And as long as they're upstairs, they're good to go. So yeah, we'll save this one. We'll go save Sasquatch. I don't know how often you get missions from him, though. I know that they're sprinkled throughout. Okay, I know there's one on the door, but I see another one on its way. Oof, it is a little ways back, but...
Grab it and finish it!
Alright, hurry up. You gotta be done. Good. Okay, get out here, get in the truck. That's covered in blood. Don't worry about that. It's zombie blood. Alright. Ooh, special infected. Which kind? Just the military. That's fine. Not that it really made a difference. It's not like it really makes a difference if you don't kill any of the special infected. I mean, once again, in a real zombie situation, you know, you would want, if you saw like a zombie with armor and you had like that, like there was one zombie plus the armor. Yeah. Oh my god, I fucking managed that somehow. I drove close enough to it that it actually exploded, but it detonated itself, but I didn't actually touch it with my truck, and I have no fucking clue how I managed that. That is ridiculous that did not hit me. Alright, bitch, get out. While I take some morphine.
Get settled. We'll keep you safe until the helicopter arrives.
Alright, so Amelia has provided us with supplies. I don't know... Ah, backpack with fuel, apparently. I mean, that's alright. We don't really have very much fuel. I think we need ammo more, but I did call in a long-range supply drop, which I do believe gives you a fuck ton of stuff, which it should, because it does cost you 300 influence to fucking do it, which is ridiculous. Oh, that was definitely not what I wanted to do. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, there we go. Just wait for that cloud of goo to go away. All they would have to do to, like, fuck over everyone who plays this game is just put more bloaters out. That's all that they would need to do. Is just have bloaters spawn on the roads more often. Because they are... I mean, you would think juggernauts, right? But, I mean, juggernauts you can get around and run away from. And obviously they're huge, so you're definitely going to see them coming. But, like, if I can spawn a bloater like that just next to, like, a regular zombie, I mean, and person not paying attention, like I just wasn't. You know, and, yeah, what you have right there is somebody fucking cranking one with their vehicle. Which is obviously really bad. Alright. So I do believe he's... next section. Alright. Because, yeah, he's in a tunnel, and then he does come back to the base with you, but then he, like, fucks off every now and then to do his missions, which then he then calls you in to help with. So, I mean, instead of just being at the base and saying that, hey, we need to do this mission, he, like, leaves. Alright. Screamer there. And a Juggernaut. Wow, that is 100% fucking danger zone.
About time you showed up. Let's get my high speed.
Man, I'm really glad that, like, those danger zone zombies are apparently... I imagine it's probably because of this mission that they're so dense. Because, like, obviously there's no reason why I should have been able to get in it. See, look at, like I said, all I gotta do is spawn more of those things and they'll fuck me over. Because, like, there's no reason why why that extraction should have been that clean. I mean, absolutely none whatsoever.
Hey, you got a little on you.
Because, like, there were so many of them right there, including a Juggernaut. Like,
So, your name is Sasquatch?
My name is His Holiness Sergeant Kelly Eldridge III, fucking Esquire.
All right. You know, I could have left you back in that tunnel.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize this was a fucking daycare. Gotta learn to say please and thank you.
What's this miracle you say you're toting around?
You ain't got the clearance.
No, I ain't got the patience.
Just get me back to base to talk to my handler, all right? We'll clear this whole thing right the hell up.
yeah, see, I mean, I don't like this guy. He's a real asshole to somebody who just saved him. I mean, once again, with how many zombies were, like, right there, I shouldn't have been able to save him. But, like, obviously the game gives you some leeway because it's probably guaranteed that there's that many zombies there. So got a lot of assholes just standing around here. Good God, people, go and do something.
I don't know any Sergeant Eldridge. We had the operation over at Doghouse before it went dark. Not much chance of contacting them now.
So this guy's legit, General?
I have no idea. I'd guess your guy is Special Activities Division, but what he was doing in there, anybody's guess.
I'll tell you what I was doing. Getting tissue samples from one of those armless, noisy freaks. My handler said this biopsy is worth me risking my funky ass. So do you people want it or not?
If it's intel on the Zeds, we want it. Put Sergeant Eldridge on the next bird.
Not yet. I got a whole list of freaks to get through first. Oh, and without my handler, I'm gonna need access to your intel.
Sir?
Can you afford to turn down another rifle? Take him on.
Roger that. But he's not going on another freak hunting mission without an escort. Rescuing him once is enough. You want our intel, you're under our command. Got it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Alright, asshole.
Sir, now.
What a dick. Anyway. Now, I'm assuming I need to talk to him. Yeah, I do need to talk to him to do that.
You ready for this shit?
Okay. So kill a bloater with a headshot. Like, this one is obviously super fucking easy. I think if you headshot them, they don't explode.
Had me collecting tissue samples from the freaks. You know, the Zeds that feature enhanced person murdering capabilities.
We've killed plenty of those already, if you want to go through the pile.
It's not that easy. I need them in good condition. That means killing them in a certain way. And I get my sample while the body's still twitching. For this trip, we're going after a bloater. And that means I need you to score a headshot. Think you can handle that?
I wouldn't be here if I couldn't.
I mean, the zombies do drop eventually if you don't headshot them in this game. Obviously, a headshot one-shots them, but... Now, I don't know... it's probably a specific bloater, right? Like, odds are if, like, we're driving, I see a bloater, I get out and headshot it, that probably wouldn't count. If I had to guess. Since it is telling me to go search for a bloater, I imagine it is, in fact, a specific one. Now, granted, for the purposes of the story, it's probably not a specific bloater. It's just probably, hey, go find a bloater, you know. But for the purposes of gameplay-wise, it's probably a specific. I'm going to drive slow here. Because obviously if I can spot it from a distance, I'll be able to headshot it and be done. Well, there sure seems to be a lot of zombies over there. I don't know why the fuck you'd want me to search there. That is a bloater, I think.
Target spotted.
And...
Good enough. I can work with it. Well, you won't be needing that anymore.
What'd you take?
Well, look at you. Aren't you curious? I got a sample from his gut, which is hard to do without piercing the outer flesh and making him go boom. Now let's get moving and make this shit somebody else's problem.
There we go. So now like I said, I don't know how often you get to do these. Like, I don't know if it's going to be like, when we get back, we can immediately do the next one.
This sample?
We learn what's up inside these guys. Are they really just bloated corpses? Because last time I checked, popping open a corpse didn't kill everybody in the room. Somehow, that bloater went from human being to chemical weapon in less than a day.
Maybe the Z virus just...
Excuse me? Virus?
Isn't it a virus?
Nobody knows what it is. But it sure as shit ain't a virus. We'd have seen it by now. This is something else. Something much worse.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the issue with any zombie game or anything, you know, is because, like, they all have special infected in them now, right? And, like, obviously Resident Evil, you know, their bioweapons are created, they're engineered, that one makes sense, you know, like, you have all the regular zombies, that's just the regular T-virus, and then you have the bioweapons, which are enhanced ones. It's not that they have evolved naturally, it's that Umbrella has done something to them to make them the way they are, you know. So that, I feel, is probably the only one that really explains it, whereas the rest of them, like Left 4 Dead and that, they have the special infected, but they don't really have an explanation as to why they're so drastically different from, you know, humans. Because, like, obviously the regular infected are always just regular people who got infected and then shit happens, right? But then you have, like, once again, for Left 4 Dead, or in this game, you know, the tanks or the juggernauts, you know, where they're just so fucking big. It's like, how would, like, a normal human end up so much bigger than a person could be? Now, this one does try and explain it, where it's like, oh, it's them Wilson boys or something, they said it was. But obviously, you know, that doesn't really fly once you're on this one, since it really doesn't make sense that the Wilson boys would be out here, you know. Alright, let's check out with personnel. Alicia Hawk. I mean, I could switch to her, but I'm just gonna stick with my chick here because she's still probably the best one I got, especially since Alicia, last time I switched to her, almost immediately got tired, so just gonna ignore her. Let's see, we also got some hurt people, but that's fine. Got some influence, but we have nothing to do. So I think I will just chill and just cut to, well, the next time I have something I can actually do. So we got, what, like 15 or so minutes left of this video, so. Alright, so apparently we're going to do a siege. I actually forgot that in the last part, because it was a couple weeks ago, that we did actually rescue the high-value target, so. I actually had a few zombies coming to the base. And then, you know, it took some target practice on some other ones, but I got my grenade launcher out now. Not to mention everybody else that has a grenade launcher. And, you know, the landmines that I placed. Come on, buddy. I know that I think that this guy up here, yep. I'm pretty sure the guy up here has a grenade launcher. He doesn't fire very often, though. Like, they have to get right up to the fence for him to actually fire.
Contact east!
Oh, let's see. I don't see any special infected. And I do believe that this direction is the one that has, like, all the fuckers with grenade launchers. Hey, Sasquatch, buddy, you wanna... No? You don't feel like taking that guy out? No, that guy will, though. Oh, second wave. Well, they're almost gone. I really don't know where... Like, if that's just the landmines I placed all going off, if that's people that I gave grenade launchers to firing, because, like, if it is, I don't know where they're firing
these guys,
from.
they got armor. There's a bigot out there.
Where? I'll take him out. That's just some regular guys. That's... There he is. Oh, that was not far enough. That get him? Well, it hit him. Well, that blew off a lot of guys, and him. I see his little marker went away, so that's good. Once again, it's not necessary for me to do it, since these guys will obviously light them up with the grenade launchers I've given them, but when it's the big guys, I do prefer to get in on the action, just because it's really risky, because like I said, when you're doing a normal siege in the regular game, if a big gun fucking manages to connect with like any part of the building that you've got or that you're in, all of your barricades fucking disappear and your door fucking breaks. So I also put a silencer on here, not that it really makes that big of a difference, but apparently also your shot selection doesn't matter either, because I had it on single shot while I was doing some target practice here before the siege started, and then it was back on that. So wow, you're really fucking cruising. Oh. There we go. I don't think any of these guys are actually part of the siege. I think there might also be some acceleration going on here, because like... Oh. Good God, I fucking shit aim in this game. There we go. No, well, apparently that wasn't a headshot. Although I don't know what else it hit. God, there's still fuckers running, eh? I also love how that guy that I just popped just... No, I guess he did turn around. God, this zombie is just having the absolute worst day. So when it's not on the zombie, it is clearly hitting exactly where the middle of the crosshair is, and yet when it's on the zombie, it's apparently not hitting him in the head.
Bingo
Also-
on ammo.
There we go. Wow, I love just like, because we kill them so quickly, the game just like doesn't know when to end the siege. It's like, I mean, everything's dead, but like, the siege is supposed to last longer than that. I also don't know if you could get control of Sasquatch at any point. I don't think so. Because I think once you complete all his missions, he just goes and... Although I don't know if he actually goes anywhere, if it's just you can talk to him.
High Road, this is Black Friday. We have Michelle Martin inbound with a stack of documents.
There's plenty of room on the landing pad, Black Friday. Be ready for another extraction when we have the intel. I wrote out.
Stash that, stash that. Get a gun. Bullets. Alright. So there's another achievement, another successful extraction. Now at some point
You ready
here...
to head out? I ain't waiting here
There we
forever.
go.
This time we're getting up close and personal. Bring a good blade with you. None of that golf club.
I mean, he must be close if... Oh, yeah, okay. That was him running that I saw.
You ready to try this shit again? This time we're getting up close and personal. Bring a good blade.
Yeah. I always bring a blade with me.
Legs, no eyes, and weird colored.
We're calling those ferals.
Whatever. I can't have you beating it to death or blowing its head off. We need a good, clean kill with a sharp blade so I can harvest most of the head. See, it's got no eyes, but it knows where we are. Eggheads want to know how.
That's fair. So yeah, I think we'll get one of these per extraction. Like, I think I showed the achievements at some point, and like I'm pretty sure for each of those people that you get an achievement for extracting, there's also one of these. Because obviously we've done the bloater. This is the feral. There's the big one, the big guy. I don't think we do one for the armored zombies because why would you? There might be one for the. For the screamer though.
Hey folks, that's the second time the Army has swept in and rescued one of our callers. Has something gone wrong with the chain of command? Because I know the Army has officially pulled out of Danforth. I'll take whatever help we can get, but listeners,
Oh, there's
keep
the
your
feral.
eyes open. It doesn't take much for an army to turn into a mob.
She's just a ray of sunshine, ain't she?
Okay. Also, that bloater's actually kind of screwing me over because it's still counting as alive, even though it's obviously not, because like it hasn't exploded yet. So like it's still red on the map because it's a danger. Alright.
Target spotted.
You fucker.
Good enough. I can work with it.
I also like how he
Let's get the
wanted its
samples
head,
to go.
but I mean, there's clearly nothing left to that head. I mean, because that's
What do you
what
think
that
we'll get out of
ability
this
does.
sample?
The very last piece of a secret weapon that'll kill all the Zeds and return the world to normal. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. No bullshit Hollywood ending for us. The bad boys back at base want to know how we end up with so many of these ferals. If this was a random mutation, we'd have seen it one time and that's it. But no, we see feral after feral and then another feral. It's like they're following a blueprint. Lose the eyes, stretch out the limbs, and add a hunger for human flesh. Over and over again.
Who would write a blueprint like that?
Fuck if I know. Maybe something makes certain people change in a certain way when they get dead. Ain't my area of expertise. I just hunt the fuckers.
Well, that's just it, right? Like,
This looks like the place.
assuming that this was like
Thanks.
some kind of, well, I'm gonna stick with virus because why not? That was designed. I mean, it could be that they designed it so that it will just pick random or at random different mutations to apply to people, or it could affect just specific types of people, you know. I kind of want to call in this munitions drop because I know it'll give me munitions, but I don't know if it actually gives me ammunition or if it just gives me bullets. So I'm also kind of tempted to call in this again. Yeah, I will, because like I don't need, I don't think, any of this shit, so because I can't establish fucking outpost anymore for some reason. Oh, although that would be good. Those are pretty worthless.
Dr. Horn made several visits to a medical examiner named Timothy Hall just in the past week. If these visits had anything to do with the outbreak, that office may contain some of the earliest known samples of the disease. The ME's office is on lockdown, so there's a good chance of survivors. If Hall is alive, get him out of there. If he's dead, just send us whatever you can find.
Wilco, sir. Black Friday out.
Alright, and then here's going to be our rescue, and then we'll probably end it there, because I mean, we should have at least, I'm pretty sure you get one hunt, obviously. You get one high value target, obviously. And then I think you also get one regular survivor that you can rescue. Is he even in here? Oh, yep, sure is. Sorry, Mr. Hall, but had to be done to save you. I realize that, you know, setting you on fire doesn't really make it seem like I'm saving you, but I promise I was. It was in your best interest to be set on fire at that point. Alright.
The army? I can't believe it. I thought I was the only one left alive.
Dr. Hall, we're actually here to get something from you.
Is this about those bodies they brought in last week? I was right, wasn't I? They all had the same weird pathology, even though they came from completely different sources.
Do you still have any samples?
Yes. Somewhere. Sorry, it's late. I'll gather up what I can.
Alright.
Dude, help now, please!
Good God, these guys are so weak in this. And goodbye to you. Pop you. You two are definitely the ones coming for me here. There we go. Oh, and I think that was the last of my silencer. But it looks clear for the moment.
I guess we'll just have to get you back alive then, huh?
I don't know where the fuck he went, though. Is that him there?
That's
Yeah,
it.
there he is.
Missing or...
Then it's missing. Dr. Horn is dead.
What? Wait, of course he is. Who isn't dead right now?
Well, I mean, you're not. Good. You ought him quickly get in, because I see some guys coming through the fucking building for us. So we're doing good with the extraction so far. We haven't lost anyone
every body they
important.
brought in last week had this infection that wasn't an infection.
You didn't call the CDC?
Nobody was dying of a disease. These were accident victims, homicides, heart attacks. I didn't want to start a whole thing over a few weird cadavers.
No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, if they weren't dying from the disease, I mean, it would be weird. It's like, oh, these guys have this thing in their system. I mean, tell somebody, but don't cause a panic. I mean, CDC, I mean, they're not dying from
This
it. I
is
don't
your
know
base.
if
It's a command
the
outpost.
CDC
They
deals
call it
with
Black Friday.
non-lethal stuff.
You know, because of all the crowds trying to get inside.
All right. So
Turn
there's
up the
that.
volume, listeners. You need to hear this.
Oh.
Go ahead, caller.
I knew this day would come for a long time. It's in the Bible, people. I've got this place stocked with food and ammo. All I need is a good and faithful soul to come and give me a ride.
Alright, so I guess we'll go and fucking rescue this guy too. I also
headed your
changed
way
the,
down.
oh, God. I changed what my scouts are doing, so instead of thinning the herd, they're scavenging for supplies. I don't know if that'll help with my, you know, me not searching for supplies, but I hope so. And also I'm hoping that it'll speed up our sieges, or like how fast the sieges come in. Because obviously that's what's been slowing us down, because we've been clearing everything pretty fucking quickly. There's very little to do in this DLC, honestly.
I've seen like 3 guys get bit by Zeds, and none of them died. Well, not from the bites anyways.
Yeah, and when that bite gets infected, if you don't hit it with antibiotics, you might lose a limb.
Yeah, but we got antibiotics. So why the fuck did that doctor shoot himself in the head? All he had was a little bite. This doctor's supposed to be the expert on Zeds, and he killed himself over some monster movie shit? So tell me again why we care about this dead guy's crazy ideas.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong. I mean, there is lots of people who get bit by the zombies in this game. I mean, it usually gets explained away by, you know, it's like, oh, well, certain people are immune to the infection. Also, that's apparently not a door I can use. I don't really like leaving my truck there, but...
We should do one more sweep.
Alright, you hurry up. Gather what you can. Oh, this is a big place, but I imagine you're going to stay within your little zone here. Now, the unfortunate thing is, places like this, a zombie can run in through a door that's, like, nowhere near you. And since, like, it zooms in a little bit when you go into a building, it can technically block progress without you even knowing where the fuck it is. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It looks like actually the opposite. And because this place is so big, they're approaching it, although my game just froze. Oh, well, for a second. Alright. Quickly pop out here. Oof, I was honestly a little worried that it was gonna grab the grab that door. But hey, we got the guy, rescued him. That one was actually rather easy. I mean, that first one was really rough for some reason. He was like screwed as soon as we showed up. Zombie horde alerted. Well, since we do actually have the too many hordes thing, I guess I'll take the time to boop. And there's one random asshole over there. It counts as part of the horde. So I guess I won't be killing the horde then. Oh well. The horde also won't be doing anything to me. So yeah, we'll bring this guy back, and then next part, I guess we'll start probably with a siege. Like, I'll turn it on and I'll just let it run until something happens. Because, I mean, I'm not going to bother to do fucking regular Zed hunts, you know? Like bloater sighting, feral sighting, shit like that. Just couldn't care less. So yeah, I'll just wait, and odds are, based on the way that this has been progressing, the first thing that we'll do next part is a siege. I mean, if we can quickly knock out, you know, siege, Sasquatch hunt, high value target, regular civilian rescue, I mean, all in one part, like, it'd be really fucking quick. So yeah, I mean, I guess technically it might be better to just hold out right now and wait for the siege and then start by doing the rest of the stuff, but considering how fast everything pops after the siege, it'll be a lot easier for me to start the recording before a siege rather than after it.
We just try to shoot them before they do.
Okay, so since I'm back at the base, I'll take that, and then I'll dump the extra 3 in there. I'll pop another suppressor on since mine ran out. Another petrol to resupply, and there we go. Food found. Hey, they found food. Okay, so good. That is what that does. All right. So yeah, that'll probably be it until another siege happens. So that'll probably be the first thing we do next week. But that'll be it for this part. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.